You're watching Pig Trail Nation Game Day.
Me, Tyrone, and Drew all kind of came in at the same time. So, yeah, we have a real tight-knit group of wide receivers, but I say us three especially coming here at the same time and really being the older guys, the leaders of the group. Like you mentioned, especially Drew and his success out on the field. I'm excited to see where he ends up playing on Sundays.
All right, here we go. Welcome back in. You heard him playing on Sundays, and there's not a doubt in my mind Andrew Armstrong is going to be playing in the NFL and not the too far future. We are joined by his mother, Capricia, here this morning. And I'll say this. I'm a big fan of your son. Love the way he plays the game of football. I can talk about his talent all day long, but there was a play last week, and I know you saw it because you mama, all right?
Yes, I see it all.
Yeah, he took a big hit,
yes.
And you kind of saw him slow to get up, kind of held his neck a little bit. Game on the line, he didn't take himself out. He got right back up, lined up on the ball, blocked somebody in the run game, and you could tell he was just hurting.
Yeah.
He is the epitome of putting everything on the field for my teammates.
He does. He really does. He loves football, first of all. He loves this team, and he wants to win.
Yeah.
So he's got to be taken out on a stretcher to get him out of that game. I don't know if you remember the game last year, the Florida game, when he kind of got knocked out or whatever. He wanted to come back in from that.
Oh,
and
I
they were
remember.
like, no, you can't come in. But, yeah, he loves it.
He's been through a lot. Going to Texas A&M Commerce to start his football career, not really feeling like he was recruited like he should have been.
Yeah.
When he got that phone call from Arkansas, what was it as mom that you remember about that moment and how he felt in that moment?
I just remember it being, oh, my gosh, the phone is ringing. The phone is ringing. Like, I don't even think he had a chance to use the restroom for 6 or 7 hours. It was just constant. And I don't really know what Arkansas said to him to make him, like, put that as his first visit. But he didn't get that opportunity to go to, like, visit colleges and all that kind of stuff when he came out of high school. But when he came to Arkansas, I don't know if it was the culture, if it was the town. I don't know what it was. But he was like, I'm going there. This is it. I'm like, you don't want to go visit the other schools? You don't want to do nothing? He was like, nope. I made up my mind. This is it. And I was like, wow. So, yeah,
well,
he loved Arkansas.
I'm glad he did because he's second leading receiver in the SEC right now and just about as dependable of a receiver you can get. For the most part, if it's in his vicinity, it's going to become a catch. And I love his
stretch.
I love that right there. I know you like that every time.
Yeah.
You talked about his toughness. You talked about Florida last year. I want to remind fans this year, too, in the Auburn game this year, he took a big hit on the sideline.
Yes.
Maybe took a play or two off, and he was back out on the field.
Yeah.
There was one play I want to ask you about this because they talked about it on TV. We were playing Texas A&M, and they mentioned that Andrew kind of was frustrated. He was trying to fire his team up, kind of got into one of the face of the offensive lineman, which I love. I think that's just good competition. What is that about your son that wants to not only do well for himself but get his boys to join him too?
I think he feels like if he leads and shows the passion that it'll, transfer to the other players. He's always been a leader. That's always been him. That's not something that just started. He was like that in Little League. He was like that in high school. That's just the way he is. You can't teach that. That's who he is.
Yeah.
He's a leader.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's in dog category.
Hey, last time I checked, I think about 69 yards shy of 1,000 yards this season.
Yes.
So we'll see. I think he can get it.
It'll be today. It'll be today.
It's going to be today. We're going to get about 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Ooh, see,
there you go, Mama.
Oh, man.
That
Don't
would
y'all
be great.
forget us when they go to the NFL, all right?
Oh, of course
man.
not. We'll never forget Arkansas.
Very excited for him and excited for you here today, being on the field, being able to see your baby run out to you one last time here at Razorback Stadium. Appreciate you so much for coming on the show. All right?
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys so much.
All right, we're about to go to break. When we